Oh, I'm in a fight with somebody. No, I'm not. That's parts of your airplane, yeah.
Over G, over G, over G.
Dude, that's so BS. How does that not pick you up on radar? Do I need to be in wide acquisition? That's bullshit, dude. Who's in front of me right now? That's you, MiG-29, dude. You are in my bore sight and it doesn't work. That's some bull, dude.
Over G, over G, over G.
I don't know if it's a bug or if I'm doing something wrong, but I have to switch back and
Over G,
forth.
over G, over G.
What are you doing?
Me?
Yeah.
Scared about the 18 spike that I don't know anything about?
Over G, over G, over G. Over G, over G, over G.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you're getting spiked. I want to make sure it wasn't the same thing as last time where you didn't get it.
Over G, over G, over G.
All right, fuck you.
Oh, that's an F-15. Okay. I was like, he said 18 spike. How the hell does he know it's an 18?
Okay, I'm in
No,
some kind of
18.
spin. Out of the
I think you're
spin.
gonna come out on top. If I let you. Oh. That's scary. Don't do that.
Oh!
Don't do that. I ain't about that.
What about that life?
Ain't about that life.
Nice reversal. Jesus.
Oh, if that was a little bit more, I would have been a blind fire. Oh, are you losing it?
Nope.
That's
Nope.
real close, dude.
Nope.
Oh, that's so close. That was like, you know that maneuver the 27 does where it like floats?
Yep.
Look like that.
Oof. Oh, dude. 15 is a big fatty pig, dude.
Yep, but it's huge. That plane is huge.
So powerful.
It is.
Like, I can't believe some of these things I'm pulling out of, dude. Like, I'm just gonna keep climbing. Fuck you. I'm
Wow.
out of here.
Your Audis.
Oh my god, did I really just...
Someone else in the mix too? You did, yeah, because I wasn't about that slow life. Dude, how did you...
Ah!
There you go.
Yes!
Goodbye.
Dude, that was a hell of a fight, dude. So we're gonna give this TAC view debriefing a try. This is that first fight you just saw. And what's interesting is that I was in a dogfight a lot sooner than I thought I was. So I just finished killing an F-14, and Skrull sees me, and he's swooping in for the kill. He's setting up his position. I have no idea he's there. I'm just getting a ping on the RWR. You can see he does a good job of burning a lot of energy to get into a nice trail position. I still have no idea where he is. I'm checking 6. I'm trying to do clearing turns. Still not seeing him. So I decided to go up, just get a little bit more visibility. Probably not the smartest idea. And right here, this is the first extremely lucky thing that happens for me in this fight. So, Skrulls, unbeknownst to me, Skrulls fires his first burst. And this was going to be a dead-on firing solution. And I just decided right now, just to begin my split S. Look at this. So, call it netcode, call it lag, whatever you want. That was the first lucky break I got. So we both get into these very, very high G, 9.6, 7.1 split S maneuver. I still don't know he's there. I didn't even see that burst because obviously I was inverted. And we come around the split S. Still very, 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 very high G loading. I level off. I'm still just doing clearing turns. I'm seeing. I want to see if that RWR is still on my 6. It is. So now I realize I got a problem. So I still have a lot of energy, probably more energy than him. I can't see his speed on the thing, but I go vertical. Never a bad idea in an F-15. And here we go again with the lucky netcode, I think. Let's take a look. This one may have been just a straight miss. Yeah, that's just going to be a straight miss. So, again, though, I don't know he's there. But that's about to change, because I think it was about now I look in my I look over my shoulder and I see I got a problem, and I want to. I'm already at really low airspeed, but I'm going to dump it all. So I just pull high AOA, and I'm just trying to kill my forward airspeed, hoping he's going to overshoot, and he does. So that was a gamble I took, and I'll talk about that in the next engagement. But that's kind of only a gamble you can take when you know that they're under G loading too. Because if he's not under any G loading, he's not going to have any issue in maintaining a firing solution for me. But since I knew he was already under G loading, I could see that. I could see the vapor on his wings. I just took a gamble that I was just going to max it out, and he wasn't going to be able to maintain enough control at that point to get the nose around on me. So a gamble that paid off. Pretty much my only move I had an F-15. With an F-18, guy who knows what he's doing, like scrolls behind you, you're really not going to be able to outturn him. You can only pretty much outpower him, right? So that's what we do. And I lose control right there. That was an involuntary rollover right there. That was I stall out a wing, I roll over, but I get a lot of vertical separation, and I reverse the fight. So now we're in a much better place than we just were. But we're going to be real low speed. Let's get the airspeeds going again. Look at this. Look at this speed we got going. High AOA, low speed, low energy fight. And right here, now it's my turn to get screwed by the net code. I was able to reverse on scrolls pretty well right here. And you're going to see that this doesn't look right. So I come around, I'm able to get the nose around, and I fire this burst, and yeah. Maybe it goes over his right wing. I'm kind of split, but it looks like it goes right through his dang cockpit. And then I do another burst, and there it is. So, I mean, it looks like that should have been a kill, but he should have gotten a kill before. So, we're going to chalk that up to netcode. So, it does allow this fight to keep going, and that's good because it's a great fight. So, we get into kind of a rolling scissors, for lack of a better term. Bit of a defensive spiral, but we're both really low energy right here. I mean, you can look at the airspeed. I'm at 138 knots. That's a big, heavy airplane to be at 138 knots. High AOA. He's pulling 50 AOA at some point. And right here, my goal was I could just tell that he, with that 50 AOA pull, he wasn't going to have much more control authority to get the nose around. I just took another gamble that I'm going to be able to separate the fight. So I continue on with this dive. I decide not to try to reverse and pull with him and continue the flat scissors. Or the rolling scissors, I'm sorry. So I just extend and I start gaining airspeed. And my goal is just to get enough airspeed that I can get back into fight, or at least get some distance where I can start using the thrust of the F-15 to my advantage. And that's what I do. So here I'm in a separation, and you can see right here, I almost take a dirt nap. I knew when I separated that I was close to the ground. And I just know that from past experience, the F-15 can do these kind of high AOA pull-up maneuvers just with that thrust. But I mean, look at that. That's about half the length of the aircraft from the ground. So he almost won the fight there, just because of my crummy piloting. And here we go again. So we continue, and Scrolls is able to get enough energy up now. You'll see, to get that nose around way in a way that kind of surprised me. I didn't think he was going to be able to pull this maneuver up right here. And again, here's a netcode that gets in our way. So look at this pull he does right here. This is pretty cool. So right here, he just basically probably takes 40 knots and turns it into about 30 AOA. And he's able to get a firing solution on me that probably should have killed me again. It did damage the aircraft if you remember seeing in the video, it did damage the aircraft. But yeah, look at that. Right through the canopy, right through the cockpit. At least that's what it looks like on TAC view. And I did get a little damage modeling around the left intake. So it wasn't like he was completely dipped out of the hit. But yeah, my aircraft was still fully functional and the fight continues. So I realized I'm in trouble again. We're getting again into a flat scissors. And now I'm just like, I got to figure out a way to get out of this fight, or at least get the energy advantage going on here, because I'm never going to be able to outturn an 18 in these circumstances, right? He has enough thrust and a heck of a lot more maneuverability at these speeds than I do. So I belatedly realized the only way to really win this fight is I'm just going to have to power out of it. So I start climbing, and I realize that I'm climbing and not losing too much airspeed. In fact, you can see I'm kind of accelerating once in a while. And look at this, he can't. His AOA just keeps increasing. He's not accelerating at all at that point. So he actually has to nose over right there. Let's see, you can tell. So I knew I'm onto something here. Even though I'm only at 106 indicated airspeed, I'm still climbing and accelerating. So using this kind of low energy yo-yo, I'm able to get the nose around, and again the fight's reversed. And right here, I finally see my opportunity. I just do kind of a last ditch, low energy roll. Aircraft's not very responsive, and I get my firing solution. And that was my first burst missed, although it looks again like it should hit. The second one did not. So that was the end of this first fight with me and Scrolls. Really, really fun dogfight. Learned a lot about the F-15 versus the F-18. But I'll tell you, that first maneuver is a gamble, and it really only works in these kind of guns only, or rear aspect sidewinder only missions, because I was a sitting duck. I mean, look where I was. I was only in about maybe a 2-3 square mile area at about 200 knots most of the time. So I would have been easy pickings for a SAM, a man-pad, anything.
Someone's shooting right now. I see somebody shooting. Someone's launched a missile. That was me. Okay, so I see you then. See two. Yeah, you're right. Everyone's here. It's a 14. Dude, I'm having the same issue. My thing refuses to lock on. All right, the 18 that's on your tail is gone now. No, I'm on you right now. Are you?
Oh my god,
shit.
Overgy.
There's hands of it behind you. It's not like he's aiming or it's not circles.
Yeah, it looks like a 15 with camo.
Yep, that's me.
Oh,
engine
nice,
fire.
nice shot.
Hydraulics failure. Right engine fire. Hydraulics failure. Right engine fire. Hydraulics failure. Right engine fire.
Oh, somebody launched a
Hydraulics
missile.
failure.
That was terrible.
Right engine fire.
Yeah, you kind of show some of the goofy situations you find yourself in these kind of everyone versus everyone dogfights we get into. So I'm following this F-18. This F-18 is going to be flown by who is this? Denny. But here's Scrolls coming up behind me, and I wanted to show this quick little video because this is a demonstration of how that quick pull-up maneuver in the last one is a really bad idea in most circumstances, especially if you don't really have a pretty good understanding of the energy state of the guy you're going against, which I don't, and you'll see that. And I also don't do a very good job of pulling it off. So I kill Denny, who's attacking Soviet in this 18. And now I have Scrolls in my tail, and so this is going to be the rest of this fight is going to be kind of focused on what's going on here. So F-15 versus F-15, and I know I got a problem, and I start climbing again. Not smart, which is what I do, and I see that I got him on my tail now, and I'm just trying to kill my speed, and I don't do a very good job of doing it. So you can see I'm still at 218, 200, 188.6, 182, but look how much separation I have between him and me. And look, he's only at 2.1 and 10.4 AOA, right? So stupid. This maneuver only works, this right here only works if they are very close in your tail and already at a high G loading. And high, and more importantly, high AOA, because they're just killing their energy too, and they're not going to have that last-ditch pull-up that you'll still have if you're at high G but low AOA, right? That can happen at high speeds. So, look at, he doesn't even have to maneuver his aircraft. I'm just a sitting target. Stupid. That is why it's not a good maneuver for about, 4 out of 5 times. It shouldn't be your maneuver. It just worked for me in that circumstance because I had a very specific set of arrangements. So there you go.
18 mils. See you.
That's me.
Over G, over G, over G. Over G, over G, over G.
Nope, and there you are.
Over G, over G, over G.
You launch a missile?
Over G, over G. Over G, over G,
I'll have the
over G.
flare bound.
Right engine
Good.
fire.
Good snapshot right
Right
there.
engine fire. Right engine fire.
Nope, nope.
Right
nope,
engine fire.
Nope, 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 nope.
Right engine fire. Right engine fire. Right engine fire. Right engine fire.
I don't
Right
hear anything.
engine
It's so
fire.
quiet.
Right engine
That was
fire.
dude, I need a
Right
watch the replay of
engine
that spin I
fire.
just did. It was pretty rad.
Right engine fire. 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 Right engine fire.
Don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull out of this one.
Right engine fire.
Nope, I didn't. Nope.
Right engine fire. Right engine
Oh,
fire.
if you go in right now. Holy
engine fire.
shit.
Right engine
No.
fire.
What are you doing? Nicely done.
All right, here's another fight that's kind of similar to that first one in that it's me and Scrolls one-on-one. This time F-15 versus F-15, and I was giving him a hard time, but he did talk about how much he relies on the radar, and maybe there's something to it because he always seems to get the jump on me as he is here. So I realized I got a problem. He's behind me. I put out some flares because he looked like he was in a good missile solution, but he didn't fire a missile, and we get into this vertical rolling scissors fight, and look at that, it didn't pay off this time. So let's go back and look at this again. This is the problem. I'm in a defensive position. I probably just should have kept pulling, trying to break his firing solution, but I'm trying to get him in close enough that I can then try to pull off some sort of reversal. It didn't turn out to work out. So he does a good job staying with my rolling scissors, and right here, boom, he gets a snapshot and he takes it, and he does just a great job right there. I mean, he probably only had maybe a third or a quarter of a second to make that solution work for him, but he did, and he puts out one of my engines. Boom. So I'm not dead, but I'm severely hampered for the rest of this fight. And it was pretty much he won at that point. We're in a flat scissors now, but I'm just doing everything I can to prevent getting hit by him again. Right here, you can see, I see this coming around. If I stay on this trajectory, I know he can get me. So I dunk. You actually I pull some negative G's. Not a great thing to do, but hey, I needed to break his firing solution. I do, and he sees that, and he doesn't try to follow me, which is smart. And he ends up getting another burst off, and this doesn't hit. But it raises the stress level a little bit for me in the other cockpit for sure. And at this point, he's got all the advantage in the world. He's got energy advantage. He's got positional advantage. Yeah, and he just keeps whittling away at my aircraft. He's just got nothing but time and 1,200 rounds to do it in. So gets another hit. Now my aircraft's even more damaged. I'm still going to try to fight. Just hoping to get a lucky reversal, be able to put some rounds on him. And now we continue this kind of defensive spiral. I'm just doing everything I can to keep out of its guns, and it's not gonna be enough. Here's kind of a last-ditch move. Kind of, again, that stupid, like, hybrid Cobra thing I'm so fond of. But, again, why doesn't it work this time? Well, he's got plenty of room. He's able, now I'm just to sit and target. But, you see, he does overshoot a little bit. So, it wasn't a horrific move, but now I'm completely low energy, and I don't only have one engine to be able to pull myself out of anything. I go inverted. I'm just, look at this desperate move right here. 50, 50, 60, 60 degrees AOA. But again, this kind of out-of-plane maneuver, that's the sort of thing that can kind of turn a fight around, because it's hard to read that in the other cockpit sometimes, you know? So, but he was smart, kind of, he didn't follow me on that BS, kept his distance, waited until he knew I was going to come around, and now I'm just a sit and duck. I thought he might belly it in at this point. I got excited because I thought, hey, maybe I can still get a maneuver kill out of this. But look at that. That's the same thing I did before. You just get that nose off the ground and just let the thrust work for you. And you can see once that nose comes up, you got enough thrust to really maintain your altitude. And that, see, this was where I could have extended this fight a little bit more. But look at this dumb shit I do. I'm in an injured aircraft, and I try to do a negative G pull-up, and that was it. Good kill scrolls. Yeah, just a quick little fight. A fight that I think I lost more than he won, but it was he still had to take advantage of all the stupid stuff I did.